Hi quilting friends, I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window Life. I am so happy you are here and so excited. This past week we had a 4th of July. It was a wonderful 4th of July weekend, but we did have some terrible events. So our thoughts and prayers are with families in Texas that are just devastated by the floods. If there is anything we can do, please let us know. I know there's a lot of girls from Texas that are watching the show. Please know that we're here to help and just let us know. I have a wonderful show prepared for you. We also had a tough day in our studio, and Friday was a very difficult day for Erin, and Erin, I just want to once again I tell you guys I'm so thrilled that Erin is here today, and just want to tell you how sorry I am for your loss. So could not do the show without you, and my heart goes to you. But we have prepared incredible show for you guys. I hope you're gonna have exciting things, and just like life, we have a mystery ahead for you guys. You never know what to expect at, and we're gonna roll with it. We have a wonderful mystery coming up on the 27th of August, and today's show, it's all about the mystery. And also next weekend on Saturday, not this coming weekend, week from now, it's our virtual class. So I hope you are well prepared and you're joining us in. In case you don't know what the virtual classes are, you can go to our website and look at it. We have a blog about the virtual class, and our next virtual class is called Confidence, and it's gonna be just wonderful. We have kits for you guys. We have regular kits for confidence. We have pre-cut kits, and what you do is you sign up for virtual class. With your class, you receive a pattern, PDF pattern, and the virtual class happens on Saturdays, where we gather at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna start, and for 4 hours with our break for lunch in between the 4 hours. So 2 hours, our break, and 2 hours. So set 5 hours for us. We're gonna be making this beautiful quilt, and Confidence Quilt is based on a really fun block. It's a 6-patch. There are 6 dark pieces and background pieces. And with Confidence, I want to show you some things that will build your confidence in quilting, in doing things, in cutting, in just quilting, in choosing colors. So I chose the theme of confidence because I want to build your confidence up with our next virtual class. And for anybody that have took our virtual classes, you know how much fun it's going to be. And this is our 3rd one. I can't believe it. And it is busier than ever. So, but we still have room. If you want to go ahead, sign up for our virtual class, and we're gonna have some fun. Then in September, we have a virtual class making this cute jacket, and I'm gonna show you how I make the jacket. I'm gonna be making a small one for a little friend that I have, but you can choose any size sweatshirt. The jacket is based on a sweatshirt, and we're gonna be making the beachcomber jacket. So those are our 2 upcoming virtual classes. I hope you join us and have some fun with us. I love quilting with you guys. And right now we are doing our contest for 9 patches. We started it last week. I announced it the week before, but last week I showed you how to make a 9 patches. Very simple. Super simple contest. You can just go ahead, start making 9 patches, any sizes you want it. I give you 3 recipes for 3 simple 9 patches on our blog. And once you make your 9 patches, you're going to go ahead and submit them to us. And for every 10 9 patches, you get a ticket that we put in a bucket, and you can win wonderful prizes. So those are one of the things that I want you to get involved: the 9 patches and our mystery quilt and our virtual class I think you're going to be set quilting with us, and we love having you quilting with us. If you have any questions or any concerns, please know that we're here. You can email us, contact us, and we're going to answer those and help you in any way. Right now, we are also in the middle of our fabric contest. Our fabric contest is this year with our star panel from Dahlia collection. Isn't that just beautiful? So all that you have to do is use this fabric someplace in your quilt, then submit a picture to us, and then we're gonna have a gallery of beautiful quilts, so many of them already coming in. So you can make a quilt, you can make a bag, you can make any projects you wanna. Just use the fabric, and then we're gonna have different categories, and we're gonna have winners and an announcement who won first, second, third place. And like I said, we have different categories, so we're gonna have a lot of nice winners, a lot of fun door prizes, fun thing to get involved, and in the end you're gonna end up with a beautiful quilt that uses this Dahlia panel. If you're using Dahlia panel, you can use any scraps from your stash, or you can use a Dahlia collection. And we do have half-yard bundles, fat quarters. I think we sold out of all the layer cakes and charm packs, but we still have some fat eights, fat quarters, and beautiful half-yard cuts, so you can use those as well. But today's show, I really wanted to focus on our mystery quilt and make sure that you have everything possible for the mystery. So we're going to talk about our previous mysteries as well, what you need for the mystery right now. For our previous mystery, guys, do you know that it's our 5th year that we're doing a mystery quilt? And this one was our first one in 2020. As COVID happened, we had a mystery quilt ready for you, and so many, do you know, we looked at it up, 30,000 customers downloaded the free recipe for our mystery for this California mystery that we did during COVID. What was just wonderful. We hope this year as many or maybe more customers join us in, because guess what? The recipes for your blocks will be free recipes. The pattern is free. It's gonna be on our blog. You just have to go every week, download the pattern, and then you can make your blocks. And you can make your blocks using your scraps. I would love for you to use all laundry basket quilt scraps, but I'm very open. I just want you to have fun. So if you are a modern quilter and you have all this beautiful modern fabric, use those for your mystery. If you are Civil War reproduction quilter and you love those fabrics, use those for our mystery. With every block, you're gonna learn something wonderful. I'm keeping a secret until the first day of mystery what we're going to do with the blocks. You're gonna make a gorgeous quilt, but those blocks going to be also excellent for something else, for other quilts when you are making them. So I cannot wait to share with you more about it and teach you something very important in quilting. So for now, for the mystery, we have pre-cut kits, and you can get a pre-cut kit in our poppy seed collection or our bluebird collection. Those are available on our website. We have limited amount of them, so when they sell out, I'm so sorry, we have prepped them. And once you get your pre-cut kit, all that you're gonna have to do is open the box. Ooh, I don't want to spoil it to you guys. You're gonna open the box and just select your bags, and on the bags it's gonna say week 1, block 1, block 2, block 3, and you just work from those, because you're not gonna know how to put the other pieces until Sewner week, because that's what the recipe will come out. You will not get the whole recipe in your kit. The recipes for your blocks will be available on our website, on our blog. So I'm super excited for you guys. This one is the pre-cut poppy seed one, and it is beautiful, and I can guarantee you the blocks are stunning. All the blocks that I have been prepping for our videos and putting things together look so beautiful, so easy with the pre-cut kit. I highly recommend. Because I selected the pre-cut kit as my option, I have enough time that I can do two kits. I'm gonna be making the poppy seed one and the blue and light one, because I love the blue and light one with Sewing Bird. And guess what? Sewing Bird is in the house. We are packing, shipping orders and sending it out the door because the fabrics are arriving. So everything is gonna be ready, set, go for you if you choose the Sewing Bird fabrics for you. All like backings and borders and anything additional that you want to add to the quilt, you can of course get it. I have everything posted on the blog. It's only if you want additional things, you can go ahead and do it. And my plan was for the girls that are buying a pre-cut kit, you're gonna use up scraps from your stash, or you get extra fabric from our website and you can use those for the scrappy backing, because I told you we're gonna do the quilt top as a mystery, and then I have second time now I want to show you some scrappy backings that I like to do. We did that once before with another quilt that we did scrappy squares. This time I'm keeping it a secret what we're doing, but it's just as much fun, and you're gonna be reusing a lot of fun scraps left over from the quilt and adding stuff from your stash. Now for the front of the quilt, I would like for you to use half-yard bundles if you're cutting your own fabrics. So you can use your own fabrics or a half-yard bundle from a collection. The half-yard gonna keep you nicely organized. If you want your quilt to be scrappy, please go for it. I am going to be showing a picture of a quilt made with just scraps as well, just to give you an idea. And I have something fun prepared for you that I'm working on it to surprise you guys. So, but let's go over the half yards that we have available that you can tap into it and make a beautiful quilt. Of course, poppy seed would be one of my favorite one and the first one. There's so many beautiful pieces. With every half yard bundle, you're gonna also need background fabrics. So for example, with our poppy seed one, I recommend extra background because there is a lot of light areas in the quilt and I like you to have that nice contrast. You're gonna have more than enough fabric. If you get short on one fabric, for example, let's say you don't have enough of this purple, you're just gonna use another purple, but I have broken down perfectly for you, even to show you what other colors to use. So do not worry about anything, just open your mind. And if I say yellow, grab yellow fabric, start cutting and do things with that. If I ask you to use purple, go for the purple, and trust in me that once you put the quilt together, no matter what fabric you're using, if you're following the colors that I'm asking you for, you're gonna have a lovely results. All right. So this one is our poppy seed. We have another bundle from English Garden. This one is a half yard bundle too. So beautiful. Then we have our sewing bird. It's right here. This one is so heavy, but so lovely. When you get your fabrics, they usually come all folded together. I have the girls fold them for me individual pieces, just so I can show it to you, all those gorgeous fabrics. So those are just stunning. And then we have a little bit of green thumb left, not much at all. In this one, you don't have hardly any lights. So for sure, you're gonna be using a light bundle. And this one is Pebbles light bundle that it's perfect with the green thumb and perfect scrappy bundle. And those pieces are 1 1/4 yard, and there are 4 pieces in each of those light bundles. Lighthouse, I have to tell you, I keep looking at the Lighthouse quilt, the mystery quilt. It is by far one of my most beautiful patriotic quilts that I've ever made. So beautiful. So if you wanna, you can go for that one. If you would like to, we have a little bit left of our Twinkle half yard bundles. So maybe this one would be the option you wanna go for. So with the every block I'm going to be posting different color options so you can see it. And you know me, if you've done a mystery before, I try to go beyond and above with everything. If I skip or forget anything, just be very gentle and you can cue me to it, and I will do my best to please you and make sure that you have everything possible for your mystery. Now let's go over some of those light backgrounds. The poppy seed is so beautiful. Then we have those beautiful light backgrounds from our sewing bird. I love this one, especially that back piece. It's so lovely. Then I showed you already the pebble one. It's beautiful. There's so many lovely pieces in it. There are 4 of them. We have a light background for our lighthouse collection. So with the patriotic one, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to save one for myself. And then of course we have the dahlia one, so it's so beautiful too. So you have all of these lovely backgrounds that you can go ahead and use with your half-yard bundles. Now you're gonna say to me, can I use a fat quarter bundle? It's gonna be tight, so you can use it, but you're probably gonna have to pull also from your stash. So for example, if I already have a fat quarter bundle in dahlia, and I'm gonna start, and in the center I have enough, but as I'm moving forward from fat quarters, as the quilt is getting bigger, I'm missing some fabrics. I maybe have to use multiple pieces, and you can go ahead, use your dahlia as your color inspiration and just pull from your stash. So you can go ahead that route too. I think if you are okay with it, I have not disappointed you before. Go one block at a time, build that block, learn the technique, and learn everything that I wanted you to learn with that particular block. But as you building the quilt, adjust and keep going, and the more fabric you absorb from your stash, the less fabric you have sitting someplace in a drawer. So I'm super excited for you guys. This is a perfect time to also think about it. You know, there is your favorite kit that you bought it, but maybe you didn't use it yet. For example, I have this Illuminate Scrappy kit. I'm saving that one because I'm making Illuminate with it. But for example, you bought this kit and you change your mind and now you don't want to make the quilt. And you like, can I use a kit to use it for my mystery? Why not? You can use anything you want to, because you could reuse the pieces, add things to it. As we're building on the blocks, you're gonna be very pleasantly surprised how easy it is to make the blocks and absorb a lot of beautiful fabrics that maybe you have sitting, waiting, and not sure what to do with it. So super excited. But Illuminate, don't use that one. Save it for Illuminate because that one is so beautiful. I have hand selected all of those scraps. This is just a gorgeous kit, and the pattern also available on our website. We have those. They're beautiful, 2 backgrounds. This quilt is 66 by 66. Our quilt is 90 by 90, so it's bigger. It could be a good startup, but you would definitely need MOA fabrics to it. And speaking of MOA fabrics and speaking of scrappy option, if you want it, you can go for this scrappy darks and scrappy lights to add scraps to your stash if you wanted to do a scrappy option with your mystery quilt. I have focus on our poppy seed because I wanted to be strong with the color and also send a message to you with the color that you choosing the yellow, you choosing the green, you choosing the purple. What shades you choose for your blocks, it's gonna be up to you. I love to inspire you, so I'm gonna be showing other blocks and other pictures just to give you an idea how that block look in English Garden, how it looks in in our Lighthouse collection. But if you wanted to veer a little bit away from it, so be it. Just you know, create a nice queue for yourself, follow my lead, and I know you're gonna have a great quilt. Now, I wanna mention to my fabric club lovers, we have the most incredible fabric club. This is the best way to get laundry basket quilts fabric and get them very reasonable, because the fabric club is priced so well for you guys, and it happens every month. With fabric club, you sign up, it's a subscription, and you sign up on our website, and every month we send you 12 fat quarters that are just incredible. And July, we have all those beautiful lights, and in the back we have the fabric numbers in case you want to buy more of certain fabric because you love it. So if you wanted to, now is the time to pull up your fabric club fabrics and start using them. This is gonna maybe be perfect timing to use them in our mystery and make your quilt very fun and scrappy using those fabric club fabrics. Those are fat quarters, so your quilt is going to be a little bit more scrappy than the one that I'm showing. But like I said, please do not focus on that. Just focus on the color, and as long as you do that, you're going to have a lovely quilt. All right. Now, we have over the years done such a lovely mysteries, and like I said, one of the first one we did was this one, California one, and this one was based on a 6-inch blocks. And guess what? This year mystery also is based on 6-inch blocks. There are few other blocks in the quilt that are not 6-inch. So I do not want you to just set your mind on that one, but if you do, remember that for 6-inch blocks, I love to have creative grids rulers to make sure that I trim and square my blocks perfectly. And today I'm gonna be showing you something fun and exciting from Patriotic Quilts, and using those rulers to trim and clip and I'll do some fun things with the block. But let's go back to our mystery quilts. Last year mystery quilt was Colorado, and yes, we have this pattern coming out. So once I do mystery, you guys download the pattern for free because you're joining me for mystery, but then we take the patterns down and we release the pattern as a one package pattern, because we have a lot of customers that just want to buy the pattern, and they're after the mystery, they're very excited about it. So last year mystery we did Colorado, and we went through rows of beautiful things, starting with the gorgeous river, houses, and the beautiful trees, mountains, sunshine, and a beautiful sky and the clouds. It was so much fun. So many of those quilts were finished, and I am so excited for you guys. That was lovely to see. Another fun mystery quilt was Arizona, and this one is made with our Dahlia collection. We do have this kit available on our website. This one was so much fun. Pattern is available as well. Now California, like I said, is the one behind me, and we did this quilt in two options. You can do it with applique and without the applique. So just the basic, very fun, very exciting. We have played with 6-inch blocks on that one. Now our mystery Pennsylvania was all based on flowers in quilts, and look at the gorgeous design that we have created with that one, including we had a little of applique into it. Our flower blocks are so much fun, from stars to hexagons to half square triangles. We have blossom on this quilt, and it was so beautiful to make. Now Montana took you to the top of the mountains and open the skies for you with no limits, no white seams, but beautiful diamonds and 8-point stars in it. I love that one. And this quilt, I have made it in the blue version. I made it in our Noel for Christmas, as well as our primrose. So those are just a few that we had. Our Juliet was not a mystery to you, but you joined me, and I brought this quilt today onto the table because I want to point it to you guys that we do still have some kits. We did that one as a quilt alone in January, and all the videos and all of the information still on our website. So super fun. So if you ever join us for Quilt Alone or Mystery Quilt, you know how much fun it is. And I encourage you, if you did not, this is perfect timing for you. You're gonna learn really fun blocks, nice and basic, but then you're gonna learn something else that I think is very important for quilting. Now this one was the Arizona Dahlia. I have the kit on the table just to share with you so you get to see it. It's so nice. There's many of those fabrics are not available anymore, and our Pennsylvania Dahlia kit is also so beautiful, and in that one we have included all our pre-cut laser cut pieces for the applique. So we have some of our mystery quilts, the patterns now available, and we have some kits now for our Montana. I just noticed we have just few left of those primrose Montana kits. I think if you wanted to go to our website and enjoy it. Those pre-cut kits are so much fun because everything is there ready set for you. Now you probably wonder, for our summer 9-patch contest, the pattern is available on our website. I showed you the recipes for few simple blocks, and we do have a kit that is the summer 9-patch with our sewing bird collection. So if you wanna, you can go ahead and grab that one. And once again, the summer 9-patch, the contest, when are we announcing that contest, Erin?
So the summer 9-patch is going to be, and you know what, I apologize, I just had that up here. Let me pull up that date for everyone.
I love that.
And
you
also,
can remind
yes,
us.
I have committed, I will be making 9 patches. So.
Yes, it's gonna
Yeah.
be perfect, and
Yeah.
we're gonna use some very special fabric for your 9 patches.
And thank you again for the kind words. And I know a lot of people were asking. My father did pass away on July 4th. So, and Edyta had already roped me into this contest. And then she said, you know what, grab some of his favorite shirts and we're going to make some 9 patches out of that. So
That's what we're gonna do.
yeah,
We're
looking
gonna-
forward to that. So.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy the time together, remember your dad, and make beautiful 9 patches. And
Yeah,
put
no,
them
absolutely.
into beautiful blocks.
So for the dates for the summer 9-patch contest, so you do have, let's see here.
I thought it was until end of.
It was September 2nd. Tuesday,
Yes.
September 2nd, you have to submit your
Pictures.
all your pictures in of your little 9-patch blocks, because that way it gives us a day to count everything up, put everybody in our drawing, and then Thursday on the 4th of September we will announce the winner.
Thank you so much for reminding
Yeah.
us the date. So by September 2nd, you have to send us pictures of your 9 patches that you're making. Please don't overthink. You can go ahead and this month for our little quilts club, we have a 9-patch quilt. You can make those 9 patches, send us a picture, and guess what? You're into drawing. And it only takes one good ticket to win a good prize.
That's true.
If you can make 1,000 9 patches, I would love to see them. But if you can only make 10, 20, please do it. We love have you join, and we love seeing what you're making and enjoying a little bit of 9 patches during the summer. It's so much fun as you're waiting for our mystery. So if you wanted to, we have gorgeous half-yard cuts. You can go ahead to our website and get them for your beautiful mystery quilt, or go ahead and get one of those pre-cut kits. I know we're gonna be getting them and shipping them beginning of August, so that way you get them plenty in time, because our mystery starts August 27. So August 27, the first block would be posted, and it's gonna be so much fun to quilt with you guys and have a little mystery with it. But it's not mystery anymore, that we do have those in stock, and they are amazing. This is for your footrest for your quilting machine. So it is so much fun. It does not matter what quilting machine you have, you can go ahead, sewing machine you have, you can put your foot rest right on it, and it just gives you that little bit extra angle to push and be more comfortable. If it's not comfortable, don't use it. It's okay. I like it, have it a little bit higher, because that way it just rests my foot really nice. And the most wonderful thing is it doesn't slide because we have a grippy right here. So once it's sitting on the ground, you know how your foot just sliding with the foot pedal and you're like, all right, now I'm sitting like this in front of my sewing machine. So this would be very, very helpful for you. Now for mystery quilt, you don't need many notions. I would recommend nice thread, and I have an Aurifil one right here. Then if you would like to, we have a great fabric markers. The 1, 2, 3 and the ABCs are just wonderful. You can go ahead and grab those. We have them in a variety of fun colors. When I'm starting new project, I always make sure that I get a good needle, and the 70 with the Aurifil 50 weight thread works great. I also, if I'm cutting my own pieces, having a nice rotary and a fresh rotary blades is crucial. Now we talked about our 6-inch, a 6.5 by 6.5 inch square. This is gonna be working with just some of the blocks. My favorite still 4.5 by 12.5, and if you want to, you can get a bigger ruler as well, because you're going to be cutting some strips and then cutting from those. So we have all of the recipes ready for you as the blocks start happening. And also when I'm doing your videos, I'm going to show you how to cut your fabrics, and then I'm going to be using the pre-cut kit as well. So do not worry, just because I'm using the pre-cut kit, I will be posting in our video how you need to cut your fabrics, and of course how to prepare your fabric. And my best press and my fabric wash are on the other table, so I don't have it in front of me. But please remember, fabric press and fresh for fabric wash, those are crucial that you use it to prep your fabrics. Now I love using these pins. Those are the patchwork pins, and what it's nice about those pins, they have a glass heads on it, and they're very thin, so if I need more than 1 or 2, I can go ahead and put them in. I love to use a glue stick to keep things nicely organized. So if you want to, we have a sew line glue sticks as well, and then nice pair of scissors, and we have a variety of scissors. We have the knife edge scissors, the craft scissors, all those small 5-inch gingham scissors. Either one of them would work very nice for you. And please remember, we have those as well if you want to press and then place it on your seams to give your seams nice and crisp. So those would be just those few things that I always make sure I have on my table and keep it nicely organized. I have been using the glue stick to keep my pieces from shifting as I stitch more and more often, so I recommend you guys try it if you would like to. And that is gonna be so much fun. Now I have something on the table that I think you're gonna love, 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 love. Guys, this is so cool. We just got it, and I know I want one for Cindy, I want one for Lisa, I want one for my friend Debbie. I'm probably gonna snatch a handful of them from our store, because this is so easy to use it and so cool. Even as a pattern designer, I love having this handy. This is called No Math Quilt Chart and Formulas. Guys, this is the best $5 you spend. So if you're shopping on our website, go grab one of those booklets. What is it inside? You have recipes. For example, half square triangle cut blocks from all the sizes, from let me see what is the smallest one. It starts with if you want to do 2-inch finish, what do you cut? 2.5 finish, what do you cut? 3.5, what do you cut? No longer you're gonna have to ask your husband to do your math. No longer you have to look through different things to figure it out because you want a block be bigger or smaller. This is gonna be so much fun for you. Please go ahead to our website, grab one of those booklets. You have numbers of quarter square triangle from specific fabric yardage, so it gives you all different fabric yardage, the width of fabric, and how many half square triangles you get. If you have a 1 yard, you get 80, and this is the sizes. So super easy to use it. Quarter square triangle, half square triangles, cutting from fat quarters, all these different things. And in the back, I was just browsing through it, finishing of the quilt, reducing and enlarging blocks. Guys, what? Reducing and enlarging blocks. It gives you, if you want to make a 2-inch and you want to do it to 4-inch, it's 200%. All these different measurements and different sizes. What do you do? How do you change this? And the most important part, quarter yard, 1/8 of a yard. What are those measurements in your quilt? How many inches is in a quarter yard? What is the percent? Oh my gosh, I think I die and went to heaven. We all need this for our help. So super excited. You've never heard me talk so much about that small of a booklet. Am I right, Erin? No. You need one of those.
I do. And you know what? I have one at my desk now. So
already?
I'm already mentally preparing for my quilting journey. And also, I love that it really is like a pocket guide, right?
Yes.
You can take them to your quilting retreats. They literally in your purse. I know probably there's many of you that stitch on the road or whatever. You're planning all these projects, right? It's so nice and convenient. So
and right here, you have the formula how to check your backings. You have the formula how to do your binding. This is simple, fun formulas. And different sizes of quilts, from crib, youth, twin, full, queen size. What are the actual sizes? So that way we're all on the same page, trying to get our quilting journey in a really fun way. This is going to be a nice map for you for your quilting journey.
And also, guess what? Just for all of you that are maybe just hearing about these little pocket size guides, we also have an embroidery stitching one on our website. So they're all the same size, right?
Yes.
So we have an embroidery stitching, we have paper piecing handy pocket guide, and the crochet one. So
I love that.
We've got a few now.
I love that, and I think we're gonna carry more than those, because this company that makes those, they have all different. It's a Landauer publication, and they published one of my first books. And they're so good with those basic information and really fun things. So we will have more of those as well. I'm super excited for you guys. Next week, I want you to join me in, because it's going to be something special that you can do it with your grandkids. So your grandkids, your friends, if you ever want to make a signature quilt, next week, the blog, and I have some fun ideas for you for signature quilt. So join me in for that one. But today I wanted to show you a little trunk show of quilts. But before I do that, I have prepared a blog for one of my favorite quilts called the Perfect Union. And I will forever be thankful to my dear, dear, dear friend Debbie that so kindly have done this quilt for me. This is so beautiful, and I just love, love, love this. I made the quilt, but she has been so instrumental in helping to create this beautiful pattern. Now, how do I make this block? It is so much fun to do it. There are two ways of making quarter square triangles for this beautiful block and Ohio star. This has an Ohio star and a log cabin pieces with it. There are two blocks in a quilt. One has the dark strips, one has the light strip, and only one dark in the middle. But let's start with this basic Ohio star. You can make an Ohio star by placing two squares right sides together, pin, draw a line, then stitch left and right sides 1/4 inch away from the drawn line. Then you're gonna go ahead and cut it on a drawn line. Once you do that, you're gonna get 2 half square triangles. All right, then your next step is you're gonna place those 2 half square triangles right sides together. You're gonna nest this beautiful seam, just really nice nested. All right, And as soon as you do that, you're gonna go ahead, draw a line, stitch 1/4 inch on each side, cut it, and guess what? Once you do that, you cut it, you're gonna open it up and you're gonna have a 1/4 square triangle unit. Those definitely needs to be trimmed. So what I'm gonna do is place my ruler and trim it to a perfect size, just like this one. The second way of making 1/4 square triangle is super simple. You just take 2 light and 2 dark, 4 total 1/4 square triangles. So you have 2 light and 2 darks, okay? Then you're gonna go sew this to this and this to this. Make sure you place them right sides together. Start stitching from the top straight down, open it up, and then do the same thing for this one. Now, as soon as you do that, as soon as you sew those 2 1/4 square triangle, 1 dark, 1 light, you're gonna place them right sides together. You're gonna make sure you nest this seam, you put a pin onto it, and you stitch. Once you finish, you're gonna open it up and you're gonna have a beautiful 1/4 square triangle. I like to also open up the back right here, the little center. My big thing in making 1/4 square triangles, I always trim it. As soon as you finish, you're gonna go ahead and set your pieces and make it into a rows. All right, so you're gonna have a row 1 with 1 1/4 square triangle and 2 lights. Then you're gonna have a row 2, and row 2 is gonna have a 1 dark and 2 1/4 square triangle. We have a dark square for the center. And then row 3 is gonna have 2 beautiful squares and a 1/4 square triangle, just like row 1. As soon as you finish laying your pieces, you're gonna sew them into those rows, then sew rows together for a beautiful results like this one. All right, but as soon as you finish your Ohio Star, then you're gonna be adding logs on one side of your block. And we're gonna start, if we're making the dark one, we're gonna sew a strip, we're gonna sew another strip, then we're gonna go with a light one, another light one, then go ahead again with a dark one and a dark one, put it all together, and now you have this gorgeous block. The reversed colors are, like I said, the light ones for our log cabin areas, and that is what is gonna bring such a beautiful design. When you put the blocks together, you're gonna see a shifting of a pattern through the quilt. Look at how lovely that is right here. Yes, and did you notice this quilt is set into a medallion setting with a beautiful center medallion? Isn't that fun? So I hope that is gonna be like a little bit of a 4th of July final fireworks for you guys and a patriotic quilts. I am so excited that you have joined us this year for our contest that we have at our big event, that I was asking you so many questions. And don't worry, I have some nice door prizes for today and some questions for you guys. But I'm also so thankful so many of you have took the fabric that you bought from us and made special quilts for 4th of July for your families and your home, and brought some beautiful quilts home. And this is just, I know it's a Christmas ornament, but this house, I love using it during the year as well, because it just reminds me how special home and family are around holidays, around good times and tough times. So I hope you enjoyed this block. I used simple notions when I was making my blocks, from pincushion to pressing tools to my little heat little iron that I press with a regular iron and then put this down just to hold the heat down. And I used a fun rotary to cut it. And I'm just gonna place those things here. Now, I know you guys are ready for our trunk show. and I have a little bit of questions for you today. And do we have any questions for us today?
We do. We have a couple about our mystery. We've got a couple about our 9-patch contest. And one of the ones that we had for our 9-patch contest was, and I love this, right? Because people are looking to get creative.
Yes.
Wondering, can we use half square triangles to make our 9-patch blocks?
That's a really good
If it ends up being a 9-patch block?
Absolutely, because guess what? We have a block like that in one of our quilts.
Yeah.
It's our broken 9-patch or some. I don't remember the name of it. It was with our collection, our sewing basket collection.
Yes. I mean,
yeah. Guys, yes, please.
If you end up
just
making a
send
9-patch,
us a picture. The only thing that I would like for you to do is enjoy as many 9-patches from now on until September. So if you use up scraps, if you use up your half square triangle, as long the block is a 9-patch, I would like to see the pictures. But get creative, and once you send us a picture, you can try and you can show us a picture of what you're doing, and then we can say, we have to keep some rules because that way is fair, And we did receive some quilts made in a past of 9-patches. Please remember, this is a contest for you to do it now. So we would really prefer that you make the 9-patches now and send us a picture of those that you're making now, not a quilt that you have made few years ago. All right, we love your quilts, we love your 9-patches, but let's be fair. This is a nice contest, and we're gonna have a great door prize to win. So we want to make sure you put a little bit of work. And just remember, you don't have to make thousands. You can make 10 and get a ticket in that wins. So I want you to get into those scraps and see what you can make and enjoy yourself. All right, now I have a question for you guys, and this is going to be our first question, and we have beautiful kitchen towels that we're going to give it out as door prizes, and the first person also going to receive this cute little booklet, because I'm a huge fan of this booklet. Our beautiful kitchen towels we have is our Pennsylvania Star, our Pennsylvania Dahlia, that is our mystery quilt. And did you guys notice I always name the mystery with the states that I either lived in or I love to visit. So we have some really fun ones, and this is our Arizona one. So those gonna be our 3 kitchen towels that I will be using for our door prizes. I'm going to set them to the side so I don't lose them. But my first question for you guys is, when is our mystery quilt start? When is our event going to start? Can you tell me the date? And this one was the Montana in Primrose quilt. Look at how beautiful and how simple. Don't overthink. There was simple, fun pieces, and when you guys were making this quilt, you were so excited, and so many times I hear, I would have never done this if it would not been for mystery. So join our mystery. In the end, you're gonna get a great results, and you're gonna have a beautiful quilt that you can be very proud of, and you're gonna learn so much. So look at this one. This one is also Montana, but this one is in blue and light. I love this quilt. It's so special, and I use those pre-printed 8-point stars for the borders. So much fun. Do we have an answer for our question?
We sure do.
I love it.
So many people are anxiously awaiting the start of our mystery quilt, and that does start on August 27th. So
that's correct.
August 27th for 9 weeks, and we'll be posting that on our blog and YouTube channel. That was one of our questions too. I had already answered it, but yes, we are they're not going to be live videos. They are pre-recorded. So those will go out every week for you, because one of the questions was, if we have questions throughout, how will we be able to ask you?
So I think what we're gonna do is our videos are gonna be going out on one day, and then we always have Thursdays that you can ask your question during Thursday our live show, or you can email us and then we have those answers for you as well. But if there will be a lot of questions, always wait to Thursday, get your answers, and everything should be just perfect for you as the recipe come out. And if you notice anything and we miss something, you need to let us know, because we love making sure we not only fix for you, we fix for all of the thousands of girls and guys that join us for our mystery.
And our winner was,
Yes.
who was so quick and knew that answer, was Christy Mezier.
Christy, you just won the most beautiful kitchen towel. This one is the one from Pennsylvania store. It's one of my personal favorites, and the quilt is just stunning. And you just won it. No math quilt, chart, and formless. I think you're gonna be loving that one and enjoying it just as much as I'm planning to enjoy that one. This is gonna be my to-go as I design patterns, make patterns. I always, look at for the numbers, and this is gonna be so helpful. So this one is again Montana in Noel fabrics. Isn't it beautiful? So I brought those 3 quilts to show you for our trunk show, because it gives you an idea when you do a mystery. Every color changes the design, changes the quilt, depends where you put the dark, the light, the colors, your fabrics, Christmas fabrics. So as I'm showing you the blocks, I'm gonna suggest the color. I'm gonna give you grayscale pattern. You can put any color in those places you want it. But if you're questioning, always is nice to follow and to have a little bit of help. Now, tell me.
Before we move on from the Montana ones, a customer was just asking, or a viewer was just asking, Sherry Kelly was asking, how do you square up those triangle quilts when you're doing those triangle blocks?
Our Alaska ruler. You can use Alaska ruler. When you take a block, you can put an Alaska ruler, and we also had a final template that you were able to put on and square things out, and it was really nice, because if something went off, you were able to square it up, and then as you were building your quilt, was laying beautifully flat. Even if some seams didn't match because something went wrong with the 1/4 inch seam allowance, your quilt laid flat. So that was really nice. And all the videos for that quilt are still on our YouTube channel. You can go ahead and watch them, and if you need us, we can always send you the links to those. All right. Now, Michigan, what a fun mystery, and what a wonderful pattern. Another great mystery quilt. We start building in it, and you guys love those block mysteries. In this one, there were 4.5 inch blocks. So much fun, so easy. We do have pre-cut kits for Michigan. I think there is a oh no, it is gonna be our block of the month. That's what I saw it. We have a block of the month with Michigan.
Yes.
So if you want to make those blocks, so beautiful.
Yes,
I
stunning.
just put the border around the quilt, and it is so lovely. And that block of the month starts next month. Yes, or this month?
This month?
This month?
Yes, at
It's
the very
July.
end of this month. So normally when we start a block of the month, so this one actually, the first charge is July 28th. So that'll be shipping by the end of the month. And what happens is you still have that first month to sign up. So we
Wow.
leave it on the website. As long as we have open spots, we will keep it up. You can still contact us or go right to the website and sign up directly there. And so you can join. And also, I just want to give a big shout out right now to Pat Morris, who gave us a $20 donation. And she left a comment, and shout out to Lisa and Cindy, because she says LBQ customer service is just the best. So.
Wow, thank you so much. It's going to mean the world to Cindy and Lisa. The girls work so hard and really keep that connection between us and you guys so well. So thank you for doing that. And I have another question for you guys. How many years we have done mysteries together? How many years we have done mysteries together? So we have done more than the years mysteries, because one year we had two, but how many years? So look at this beautiful quilt. This is Arizona in Dahlia, and again with this one I taught you everything that I know about strip piecing. So sewing strips together, then cutting the blocks, sewing two half square triangle unit, then cutting, then moving it into this beautiful unit, sewing strips together, cutting into triangles, sewing it to all these different exercises and techniques that I want to share with you. Please join us. You will not regret. This year mystery is gonna put you through exercising for something that you wanted to use it all the time in quilting, and you always ask me about it, and I think finally I was like, yep, we got to do this. So super. The next quilt was not a mystery, but I chose this quilt because it has a wonderful medallion layout, and those beautiful 3.5-inch blocks are just wonderful to make this quilt, and it is our gorgeous primrose quilt. And guess what, we have this quilt also coming as a block of the month this month, and it is stunning, guys. The most beautiful blue and light quilt ever. So here you get to see the size. The blocks are so simple to do. We're gonna have it as all pre-cut for block of the month. If you want to sign for that one, you still have a chance to do it. We have so many lovely blocks of the month, and we are so thankful for all of the sign-ups that we already have, and we want you guys to have so much fun with us. So please join us for Primrose Sewing Bird block of the month. And before I go, I want to show you this quilt, and this is going to be the first quilt I'm going to be showing this weekend. I'm going to Pennsylvania, and I'm going to be at the Old Country Store. I have trunk shows. It's very it's going to be we're doing 3 different trunk shows, the same quilts, but because so many girls wanted to come, we had to break it down to 3 different trunk shows. And you guys, if you get a chance, please stop by, say hi. I'm gonna be there for the morning and a little bit of afternoon, and I can't wait to see you. And guess what, I'm gonna next go and visit, as I'm in Pennsylvania, I'm gonna visit my wonderful family, my 3 sister-in-laws, and we're gonna remember our mom that passed away exactly a year ago. So so many losses, but I tell you what, that's life, and so many wonderful things coming ahead. There's going to be amazing news that I'm going to be sharing with you hopefully soon, and with all the fun quilting things that we do, we have a lot to look forward to, and so many exciting things. Do we have an answer, and do we have any questions for me?
We do have an answer, and we do have a couple questions. And our last question that you had asked was, how many mystery quilts have we had? And it was different than how many years it's been.
Exactly.
The answer was 5, and our winner comes from Facebook today, and the winner is Cindy Ganchow.
I love that, Cindy. Congratulations. You're going to be a winner of our second kitchen towel. Is the Pennsylvania towel with the beautiful flowers. And this one was our mystery quilt few years ago. So, and you correct, 5 years. We have been doing 5 years mysteries. I'm so excited. And now our last kitchen towel is going to make it to somebody that answers correctly. And the question is, what was the name of our first mystery quilt? What was the name of our first mystery quilt? Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Those are beautiful kitchen towels.
And we do have a question for you while we wait for answers to come in. And it comes from Debbie Wolf. And she said, is asking, can the mystery quilt be made smaller than 90 by 90, do you think?
Oh, I was going back and forth with it. If I should also give you guys just tiny little recipe for half of the block, you know, like smaller. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we're gonna surprise you with this at this moment, because it's a lot of information and I do not want to distract and create extra, stuff in it. But you can, guess what? With our new booklet,
Yes.
you can size it down the blocks, I bet.
Yeah.
So we maybe, we see maybe during our live shows,
Yeah.
maybe we do that.
Maybe.
During live show, we're going to
a
show
little
the smaller
sneak.
block, and I just give you the recipe. I did not want to put it in the blog with the big quilt because it's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to get confused, and then somebody cuts the fabrics too small and they're upset. So I think we're going to keep it steady, and then watch every following Thursday live show, and we're going to see what we can do with the little recipes for you.
Yeah.
All right?
And also, too, I know in the past, and customer service gets this question a lot, right, is, they're anxious about how much, or, they know the size, right, but how many blocks or what types of blocks. You can always wait until the end till you see the finished quilt to start. You can get your supplies, or if you're using your own stash, which is great, right? Because, I may have had a sneak peek, so already in my mind, there might be a couple of ways that you could make it smaller, right? But you might not know that until the end.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So this is such a good point. Please make sure, get your fabric, sign up, and make sure that you join us every week to download the patterns. So that way you not get upset that the patterns are all gone. But we're doing this as an event. It's like, the party is happening. If you come to the party 3 days later, don't be upset that my favorite dish is gone, okay?
Yes.
So this is going to be fun for you. But with this booklet, you can also size some of the blocks down. And this is what I'm going to do. I already know this is going to be great because it gives us something. We always do Thursday live, and we do the a little tutorial that I show you something new and exciting. For those 9 weeks, we're going to show you smaller version of your blocks, all right, just to keep you going. But remember, to make a mystery quilt, it's not just a recipe for one block. It's coming up with all the fabrics, all the recipes, videos, everything else, and what this block is gonna do for you, what that mystery does for you. With I always think, how can I share some other informations with you, like creating rows, using strip piecing. I don't want to say what I'm using right now because I do not want to, spoil your mystery. But we're going to be doing something and paying attention to it with those blocks to a quilt. And actually, Erin is right. Once you finish, it's going to be exactly about making things bigger and smaller. All right? Yeah. So,
and we do have, somebody just chimed in, Lisa Henderson, and she was just saying, all of the mystery quilts have been lovely. I trust your plan for us. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Sometimes when we do too many things, we get so overwhelmed and then we don't do anything. So I want you to have a focus. You're going to make a beautiful quilt. And since we've done so many smaller quilts and couch quilts, I thought this time it's a bed quilt. And as we're working on it, you're going to get a chance to say, you know what? This is perfect for me. All right?
Yeah.
So I'm super excited. Yeah. Do we have any questions for me?
We did have one more question from Joanne, who's going to be joining the confidence class with us. And Joanne was asking, I'm joining the class online and I have my fabric, but how should I prep for the class?
For confidence?
Yes.
So the best is if you press your fabric and just keep them ready, set, go. With the confidence, you're going to get the pattern. I'm going to show you, how to cut your blocks. If you would like to, you can email us if you want to pre-cut some of the strips. But I think seeing it how I cut, because I don't want you to go ahead, cut the whole quilt, and then you like, oh, I cut it different than she did. Be patient, and what it's nice is, once you buy this class, you can watch it over and over, and anytime you want to. You can watch it live during the day on Saturday from 10 to it's 3 in the afternoon. Am I correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
From 10 to 3 in the afternoon with 1 hour break that we take lunch. and you get to take a lunch. And then but once you buy that class and you want it, you cannot watch it on Saturday. You can watch it anytime you want it. You cannot ask questions because it's not live, but you can watch it over and over. So it's going to be wonderful to slow down, maybe pre-cut for 1 or 2 blocks, so you are able to sew in a classroom, but wait till you learn to cut from me the whole quilt, and then we will, and how I organize things, and then we're gonna go ahead and go from that on. That quilt is strip piece, and out of 1 strip set, you will be making 6 blocks. So you're gonna have plenty. If you pre-cut some strips, you're gonna have plenty to do it, if that's what you wanted to do. Yeah. But there would be, as usual, in a classroom, they're gonna be so much fun. You can be sewing, you can be cutting, you can be listening to the whole class. I have a lot of students that just sit, listen, make notes, then watch the show again and sew with me again and again and again, because once you purchase the class, it's yours.
Yeah. And that's actually what my mom did, right? So you had gifted her for her birthday, and she joined us for our last one, the mini Pinehurst, and she loved it because it was her first one with you, so she kind of watched. She did some sewing during, and then I think she's gone in and watched the class like 2 other times while she continues to work on her little project. So yeah.
So we can always be together. Once you have the class, it's yours. Yeah. So I'm super excited. Do we have any other questions?
You know what? That is it for today.
And
yes, we do have an answer though.
We do.
Yes,
fantastic.
For your question.
We do have our
Thank
winner.
you, Michael. We would have had a lot of sad viewers. And the question was, what was the name of our very first mystery? And that answer was California. And our winner comes from Instagram, and it is Loud Man.
Oh, congratulations. You just won a beautiful kitchen towel that we're going to be shipping it to you. And for everyone, the quilt right here, this one is our gift basket. This quilt right here, it's our Super Bloom.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love this one. It was our block of the month a few years ago. So many of you have done this quilt. It's so lovely. And if you wanted this quilt in a different color option, just email me. We have our farmer's daughter coming up. We could recolor that one. It's such a beautiful quilt. And then this is one of our free patterns that it's on our website, Flower Wall. And I highly recommend getting jelly rolls and making that one. It's so simple. And I actually have something for you guys today, a little unboxing. And with the unboxing, I'm gonna share something with you. We had a lovely donation of a quilt, and I wanted to do it with you guys, and I kept part of it not open, so I don't even know what is inside. Would you like to do that before we go?
Yes.
All right. So we have a beautiful collection of antique quilts and a space called Quilt Vault in our studio. And a lot of times I go out and buy antique quilts to have them here to share with you, so you have an incredible inspiration, and also for myself to get inspired. And you know, you can't go forward if you do not preserve the past. You really need to carry that with you, in your heart, with you, and learn from it, because it is so important to do it. It just makes us so it makes everything so special. If there's a little bit of our grandma's and our great-grandma's things in our quilting and our lives, cooking and everything else, all good advice. So I love collecting those antique quilts, and many times our customers email us if they have an antique quilt that they wanted to sell, or if they want to donate to our studio. We got some incredible donations. Next week on Thursday, I'm gonna show you a quilt that we got it as a donation at the Tennessee. It is stunning. It is so beautiful. We just got this quilt, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So let's see what we got here. This is very fun. Oh, I can tell already, a nice, lovely homespun, and there's a beautiful knot to me, dear Edyta. I'm gonna be enjoying this knot in private, so thank you so much. Thank you. And there is a beautiful package. Let's open it together. Ooh, the quilt is lovely. It's homespun. It is all those beautiful plaids. I can't wait to share this one with you. I didn't see it myself. I did not pull it out of the box yet. So I've seen the picture, but I did not see the block. So if I'm like surprised and my mouth is wide open and I'm drooling, you know I'm so excited about it. Oh, stop. This is beautiful. Wow. This is foundation piece blocks. Look at this, guys. All hand stitched. This is lovely on the newspaper. Oh, this is so lovely. This is beautiful. I love it. This is so beautiful. I'm so excited. This is gonna be perfect. I can't wait to enjoy those. And this is the block that I was telling you, Erin, about.
Yes.
That should be your first block.
Yeah.
Because you know, when I was a little girl, my mom taught me how to sew on a piece of paper. So she started with just drawing lines and I had to stitch on a paper. But a lot of time the paper keeps the blocks as a it's a foundation for blocks. This is lovely. And I bet we could find some dates in this newspaper to tell us when those blocks were made. What a beautiful selection of blocks. Guys, Erin, I think, this would be lovely for you.
And honestly, I feel like I'm so drawn to those types of blocks. Like
Yes.
that's like so my style.
And you
I
can
think
do
it's
so much
neat.
with it. Look at, by just rotating,
Yeah.
we can create another designs that are coming. This size is beautiful. I think we're gonna have to do this, guys. Look at, so we are already inspired. We wanna forget about all the other projects. We're going home right now, cutting all the fabrics and making this.
Maybe I'm a little attracted to it because I feel like then my 9 patches don't have to be so perfect.
Yes,
No,
but
just
you know,
kidding.
you could
That's
put a
so
little
neat.
9-patch with it and then add this, but the strip piecing,
I think
this
that's so
is
neat.
so much fun. So many beautiful blocks, and I have to tell you, this coloring is so chic, so beautiful. I cannot wait to lay all of those out and share it with you more about those blocks. All right. So wonderful, wonderful inspiration. I may be showing this on one of our shows because you guys probably would love to learn how to make the blocks, and I can wait to share it back with you. So see what's happened when we receive such a wonderful donations of quilts. I don't keep them for myself. I don't go ahead and snuggle with them every night. No, I go ahead and wanted to immediately share it with you because this is how grandma was with me. When she knew something about quilting and she did something, she wanted to show it to me and everybody that was around her. Oh, this is lovely. Wow, guys, it is huge. It's heavy. It's incredible. I can't wait to show you this quilt. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. So simple. Oh, it's beautiful. It's oversized log cabin. Guys, we have to make this. This is lovely. This is gonna be so much fun. Oh, no way. This is exciting. Are you loving this? Guys, look at
Wow.
this. This is one big, beautiful log cabin block. Oh, this is just, and the homespun color, the beiges and the blues. We're definitely gonna have to do a nice pattern for this. And maybe one of our next free patterns would be this one because you guys love so much our pineapple. This one, I think doing a nice big log cabin like this as a free pattern, no brainer. I'm doing it for you guys. So thank you so much for these incredible donations to us. I am so thankful. And I know Erin is now inspired too. And I know many of you that are watching the show now running into your stash and wanting to pull up some beautiful pieces of fabric to create a gorgeous quilt. If I do this as a pattern, we're also gonna see if we can match it up and do a kit of some fabrics. We have beautiful homespuns from our collections that maybe that would be great to make something like this. So
I just
super
got a great
excited for you.
idea too.
Yes.
Because, okay, so for me, someone who has never sewn or quilted, I don't have a fabric stash.
You
right?
don't? No.
I can grab a pound of the pound of scraps on our website because
Yeah.
it's already scraps, and then we could do something fun like those blocks.
Oh, that
See,
is
that's
such
like the
a
perfect
good
use
idea.
of like the
Yes.
pound of scraps.
Erin, we're definitely
Okay.
doing that,
Yeah.
and you get a nice variety. I'm gonna put them like this just so you guys see it. But look at this, is such a cool quilt. I love those crazy oranges, the purples. Somebody was look at this, look at this, and some of the pieces are pieced together before they're put in down. So all that you do is take a square of newspaper or a paper, and you start by placing your first piece, and then you start sewing this way and this way to build it up. Look at this. And the big scraps go in the middle. If the scrap is not big enough, you sew it together. The smallest scraps, the smallest scraps. Look at this. Do you see this? Right here, look at this little cutie patootie, a tiny little, smallest little scrap onto the corner, and this is how you build those fun blocks. There are beautiful colors for a fall quilt with the oranges, the purple, a little bit of the blue. It really reminds me of a nice, beautiful fall, and I love that gray into it. And what a fun thing, there's only few pieces that have a fun little pattern on it. The rest are more solids. I think this was made from shirts and leftover clothing. I think it's a perfect time to perfect pattern to use those kind of fabrics in this one. Oh, this is lovely. I love this fabric. This is beautiful. Thank you once again. See, we could be looking at the blocks for hours and enjoying, but the show has to come to the end, and I'm gonna see you next week on Thursday for our live show. And remember, Saturday is our virtual class. If you still want to join us, you're welcome to go ahead, sign up. For $24.95 you receive the pattern, what it's $12, and the rest goes towards your class that I'm going to be teaching you. So come on up and let's have some fun. Happy quilting!